we are good to go right now. The last game, the last best of 3. Get the IronSquid Group B, Live, Creator, Seed, and Cas were the players. Seed is already out. He won't be able to participate in the IronSquid any longer. Live advances, and now we're having a look at who is going to be the last player who will participate in the next stage of the IronSquid tournament.
Yep, both players wishing each other good luck in chat. The way that Creator wishes good luck and good game, he writes it as if he's like, good game or good luck, whichever one you prefer, with the slash mark there.
I would never wish my opponent good luck. That's one thing that you don't want him to have.
Yeah.
Bottom right of the map now, we have him starting things off in blue. It is our Protoss player for the Prime team. It is Creator, and his opponent on Whirlwind, starting to the top left cross position, is of course the Ukrainian Terran player. It is EmpireKas in teal. But yeah, that was always a little bit. I mean, you want your opponent to have fun, because you want him to be the better man who actually has a lot of fun losing.
Yeah.
But you would never wish him good luck, because it's like, do you really want him to be the one who escapes with the Colossus with 5 hit points, or is just able to take down your Nexus before the last unit of his attack wave dies? No, that's not what you want.
Do you want him to have fun either? No. Why would you want your opponent to have fun?
No, you want him to have fun. You hope that he's just a better man than you are, and that he has fun losing games. That he's a
To
player.
me, man, I want to have fun with him. I want to have fun destroying his Blink Stalkers with some of my Marauders, and he messed up his Blink, and I'm like, well, this is fun. And I just watched all his Stalkers blow up, or I land that nuke on all of his probes, and I'm like, well, that certainly was fun. I don't want him to have a fun time. I want him to be miserable. I want him to be going, I don't know what to do. I'm losing everything. I'm going to lose this game. I just want to type GG because I want to leave it because I'm not having fun.
I hope that's going to be a good game, but I wish that you are having as much bad luck as possibly, you could possibly have here. A bit lucky though was the scout already for Creator. He goes cross position and sees immediately where Cas is positioned, which triggers this Nexus first here for Creator. He was thinking about going for a gateway first maybe, but then he's like, what? You're on the opposite side of the map? Okay, that's fine. I can safely start with my Nexus here. That's cool.
There is the command center as well now.
After the first barracks. Cas, well, think about it. That's the game or the map that we saw the two of them earlier.
Yeah.
We had them playing on this exact map, and what did Creator do? He was
DTs.
let's open with DTs against him, and Cas skipping a bit on the missile turret, and also this time without the third command center that he preferred in the other games, was not able to scan.
Yeah. And, you know, in this situation, I think we're not going to see the same build because he had already done it. It's a little bit more predictable. But I think we will see Creator take a third base and try to hold it by other means. Maybe that gateway heavy build, not the attack this time though that we saw.
But isn't that funny? You know, when you it happens sometimes. You have to play your opponent again on the same map, and you think about, okay, what is he going to do? And you're like, never ever would he do the same build again. So you start to build a bit greedy, and then he does exactly the same stuff, defeats you again with the same build, and that makes you look so silly.
It does.
And so angry because it's like, dude, I already lost against this one. How could that happen again? I never thought he would try to pull us off. But yeah, you're right. This time we won't see it from Creator.
I don't think so.
It would surprise me.
By the way, it's a very late scout for Cas because Creator, since he went cross spawns, I made Cas think, oh, you're here really early. You probably spawned at the top right. So he spent 2 scouts out. One of the bottom, which was wrong.
Yeah.
And the one, of course, the bottom right after seeing the top right was not correct. And then, as such, now he's got to figure out, oh, wow, you got away with the Nexus first. That's a bad feeling going into the game number 1 of the series like this. And I wonder how he's going to respond, how he's going to react. Look, he's already down 7 workers.
That's a lot. Even with the additional mules that you have, 7 worker lead for the Protoss player with good chrono boost on the economy, that's definitely something. So right now we have a situation for Cas where he's like, we're still fine here, but that could have gone a little bit smoother for me. I could have started with command center first. He decided to play it safe. Probably not going to be too angry about it, but still. And here comes the third base. This is kind of what Creator did the first time they faced each other on Whirlwind.
This is, I think, the best build for Creator to do in this situation. This is what I would do too, because you already showed your DT build. It makes sense to go for a build like this on a map like this where it's so good.
But funny enough, that's a similar build to what he executed in the last game. But yeah, you are right. I mean, he played this on 1 gate in game number 1. Oh. Now he's adding the additional gates before he goes into a Twilight Council or any kind of tech. We don't see him with anything, but we see the
Terran player moving in here and not scouting this third. Ooh, that's very unlucky for Kaz. He just does not see the expansion. That's really annoying. Not only could he have tried to take it down, but he could have at least known what's going on here.
Yeah, he's totally in the dark. That's kind of hard to believe, even.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for him.
So now, how is he going to respond? He can't respond to the third base properly. He's going to respond to what he predicts is probably a 2-base attack.
And I don't think he even realizes that he was not in range of a potential third base, so he will just assume, okay, 2 bases, you don't have a third, and will act accordingly. And there is once more this Twilight Council for Creator.
Yep, this time with the forges, though.
Yep.
And, by the way, no bunkers from Cass. He's, without seeing a third base, is still playing this a little bit risky, but it's going to work out for him because obviously there's not an attack coming.
And now this expansion is up, so...
You know, things don't really go that well for Kaz. This time he has the missile turret, so even DTs wouldn't be a problem, or shouldn't be. But this third base is really giving me a little bit of a headache when I think about how this is going to work for the Creator. He has +1/+1 now being started. He will start his Chrono Boost probably very, very soon at the bottom right. We have him with the economy to go for all these upgrades, actually hitting this, or trying to hit this time with charge. And this is going to get nasty on 3 bases with the economy that he has. I don't know. The more time Creator has now, the better for him. And Kaz has no ambitions whatsoever to move out or take a third base on his own.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a Ghost Academy, for example. He has the much better army, double the supply, 40 to 20 right now.
And look at the worker supply, 63 to 46. It's like, what? Uh-oh, Kaz, you are in trouble and you don't even know it.
Yeah, he's playing too safe here. And in game number 1, I feel like playing too safe is a bit weird because you're going to want to play safe later on in the series, but in this case he's just like maybe scared. I'm not sure. But the upgrades are going to be way better for Creator. We're just going to watch. This could go down a road where just 5 minutes later, or maybe even like 10 minutes later when 3-3 is done, Creator attacks with 3-3, an upgrade advantage, an army advantage, just ends the game like he's known for.
Creator is missing his Chrono Boost, though. That's one of the things that is very uncharacteristic for his play. He's not in a very... He's not pressured, but he has nearly a full energy Nexus at the natural and also at the third. So all these Chrono Boosts could have been used on Storm, on +1/+1. Now he's doing it, but missing a few of his timings here. And Kaz now moving out across the map, and this is the timing they was hoping for. He has 60 army supply against 36. Creator now. This is exactly the time that Kaz needed. Without the Chrono Boosts, 1-1 isn't ready, and Storm isn't either.
Yep, he's trying to figure out the way to attack this. Now he's got a pretty good angle, but oh, those force fields were insanely good. Now he's trapped these army units. But the probes are fighting here, and that's not what you want. For Creator, he loses so much probe.
Kaz is 4 spec though, and 1-1 is now finally completed. A little bit of an upgrade advantage, and Kaz has to back off. Harvester count 53 to 55.
Yeah, with all those probes lost, I thought maybe he'd be a little bit further behind. 14 workers killed, but he actually just evens it up there. It just goes to show how far behind he was in the first place.
And Storm is now nearly done, and also +2/+2 started. Once again, we will see Creator with this lead in upgrades. A very significant one at that. Only 1 engineering bay. The second engineering bay is now being built for Kaz. It's going to be very late in the game. Even though this attack did some damage, things are getting really tricky for Kaz here. He's falling behind in supply. The economy for Creator is still better. And if Creator starts to hit those Chrono Boosts as well, he will be so far ahead in attack.
Yeah. And Cass, he's... You know, the thing is, on a map like this, when you're behind like this, you have to find ways to catch up. Like taking a hidden expansion, or like going for some crazy drop play, but he doesn't really have very many opportunities. He lost his medevacs.
He saw the Archon, right?
Which Archon?
Wasn't there an Archon in the first fight?
Yeah.
So why doesn't he build?
Okay. No, I was like, what do you mean? Yeah. You're so right.
No,
yeah.
in the first fight at the expansion,
you saw several Archons. I think there too.
There's the Ghost Academy, but really late if you think about it.
Yeah, and he's had the resources to get that for a while, so that's a bit strange.
Oh, there we have base number 4 for Creator now to the right side of the map. Is +2/+2 nearly completed. Chrono boosting, hitting them a lot better now. Most of the energy on those 3 Nexi are gone. Yeah, doing this really, really well. And this will just shape up once more to give him this opportunity to attack. And he also has the resources to start +3/+3 right away. Which he will most likely do.
Yeah, that's Creator style.
And
Oh,
guessing it.
Creator.
No, +2/+2. Where's the last set of upgrades?
There they go.
Boom, boom. Kas now, let me have a quick look at the army supply. 92 against 90, very, very even, but the upgrades, that's the issue. We
And the
kind of keep
composition.
harping on the upgrades, but if you just look at it, 1-1 against 2-2 and 3-3 already on its way, that's brutal.
It's horrible. And even composition is not 100% better for Creator, but the ghosts are just not coming out. There's not a lot of them.
And I don't think he has the nervous reactor yet, right?
Let me double
check.
It's not just
Yeah.
it's nearly done, but
But it doesn't line
it
up.
doesn't
with the
line
ghost.
up. And also, there's so many zealots here with those heavy upgrades he has.
Uh-oh, there are no EMPs ready, and here
he
comes...
late stem.
Yeah, the late stim, here comes Creator.
Oh,
Here comes
those
the ghost.
ghosts going into the wrong place at the wrong time, and this could be the
Well,
end of Cas game #1. There's Storm #1.
Ouch.
There's #2, and with no EMPs, this battle just seems impossible from the start.
No way, the upgrade advantage, the storms as well, +2 attack is even done for Cas. GG.